have always been a dreamer. It makes me envious seeing people who seem to have it together. There are those who, at a young age, already knew what they wanted and strove to make their dreams a reality. And there are those who may have taken a detour but have been able to bring their life back on track and is experiencing success. I am in my mid 40s and yet I feel I am far from even identifying what I really want or even what I am good at. Not to belittle my skills, but I guess having been brought up by parents with high expectations made me insecure for as far back as I can remember. It didn't help that I found myself being compared to my overachiever cousins. I was a pretty average student. Didn't fail, but didn't get awards either. And probably because of that, I never really dreamed big until now. In my past sharings, I mentioned wanting to be a motivational speaker and a performer. I also mentioned that these may be far-fetched since I don't have any connections nor exceptional talent. Because of these realizations, I started bringing myself back to the real world and checking vacancies at the job portals I registered to. The results were kinda dismal. Not only were the job descriptions overwhelming, but I didn't feel any excitement to apply. My heart wasn't anymore in research or program management, the two positions that I have been applying for the past 4 years. There was a week wherein I had difficulty getting a restful sleep due to my anxiety. My heart was troubled because I couldn't fulfill my desire to be able to find meaningful work. It was a struggle to meet God during my prayer time. And then one day, for some reason, I included my career woes during my morning prayer time. This was my first time doing it since these topics usually find their way during my night prayers. Lo and behold, a few hours later, a former research mentor called me to discuss a collaboration for a presentation that she was planning on putting together. I was teary-eyed after the call. It felt like an immediate answered prayer, which rarely happened. During the weekend, I commenced doing online review of available literature. After identifying around 10 articles on the topic, I started reading. It became a frustrating task. A 16-page article took me 2 days to finish. My excuse was I was reading during work breaks and also took notes. I could come up with a litany of acceptable reasons, but the main reason was it didn't give me the high that an answered prayer should have given. Sadly, I had to inform my mentor that I'm not up for the task. At the time, I wasn't sure what the message was, but it felt that the Lord was telling me to check if this was really what I wanted to do. Even if it saddened me to admit, it was clear that it didn't give me fulfillment anymore. Fast forward to a month after, I changed my prayer since I was getting impatient. I prayed that the Lord take all the desires out of my heart if these dreams aren't part of His will for me. And then just to prove how funny the Lord sometimes works in my life, the day after that particular prayer, I got a message from the Korean language school that I inquired from. After 3 months of waiting, an online class has opened. And this begins my journey to learn the language of my oppa. Hopefully, this brings me closer to my plan of working in the land of the morning calm. Whatever happens, I have proven that the Lord is not deaf to my prayers, and it is an assurance for me to continue dreaming. Friends, never lose hope. The Lord will answer in His own time.